Hi, thank you for joining me today. We're reading through the daily lessons in A Course in Miracles in the student workbook, and today we are on lesson 98. I will accept my part in God's plan for salvation. I will accept my part in God's plan for salvation. Today is a day of special dedication. We take a stand on but one side today. We side with truth and let illusions go. We will not vacillate between the two, but take a firm position with the one. We dedicate ourselves to truth today and to salvation as God planned it be. We will not argue it is something else. We will not seek for it to be where it is not. In gladness, we accept it as it is and take the part assigned to us by God. How happy to be certain. All our doubts we lay aside today and take our stand with certainty of purpose and thanks that doubt is gone and surety has come. We have a mighty purpose to fulfill and have been given everything we need with which to reach that goal. Not one mistake stands in our way, for we have been absolved from errors. All our sins are washed away by realizing they were but mistakes. The guiltless have no fear, for they are safe and recognize their safety. They do not appeal to magic, nor invent escapes from fancied threats without reality. They rest in quiet certainty that they will do what is given them to do. They do not doubt their own ability because they know their function will be filled completely in that perfect place and time. They took the stand which we will take today, that we may share their certainty and thus increase it by accepting ours. They will be with us. All who took the stand we take today will gladly offer all they have learned and every gain they have made. Those still uncertain, too, will join us, and borrowing our certainty will make it stronger still. While those yet unborn will hear the call we heard and answer it when they have come to make their choice again. We do not choose, but for ourselves today. It is not worth 5 minutes of your time each hour. Is it not worth 5 minutes of your time each hour to be able to accept the happiness that God has given you? Is it not worth 5 minutes hourly to recognize your special function here? Is not 5 minutes but a small request to make in terms of gaining a reward so great it has no measure? You have made 1,000 losing bargains at the least. Here is an offer guaranteeing you your full release from pain of every kind and joy the world does not contain. That's a difficult sentence to understand, isn't it? Here is an offer guaranteeing you your full release from pain of every kind and joy the world does not contain. So the release from the pain, but access, guaranteeing you joy that the world, I guess, is not living with, which is true. The world is not living with this joy that it's talking about. It's just a very difficult sentence, and I apologize. Okay, reading on. You can exchange a little of your time for peace of mind and certainty of purpose with the promise of complete success. And since time has no meaning, you are being asked for nothing in return for everything. Here is a bargain that you cannot lose. And what you gain is limitless indeed. Every hour today, give him your tiny gift of but 5 minutes. He will give you the words you use in practicing today's idea, the deep conviction and certainty you lack. His words will join with yours and make each repetition of today's idea a total dedication, made in faith as perfect and sure as his as his in you. His confidence in you will bring the light to all the words you say, and you will go beyond their sounds to what they really mean. Today, practice with him as you say, I accept my part in God's plan for salvation. In each 5 minutes that you spend with him, he will accept your words and give them back to you, all bright with faith and confidence, so strong and steady they will light the world with hope and gladness. Do not lose one chance to be the glad receiver of his gifts, that you may give them to the world today. Give him the words and he will do the rest. He will enable you to understand your special function. He will open up the way to happiness, and peace and trust will be his gifts, his answer to your words. He will respond with all his faith and joy and certainty that what you say is true. And you will have been conviction then of him who knows the function that you have on earth as well as heaven. He will be with you each practice period you share with him, exchanging every instant of the time you offer him for timelessness and peace. Throughout the hour, let your time be spent in happy preparation for the next 5 minutes you will spend again with him. Repeat today's idea while you wait for the glad time to come to you again. Repeat it often, and do not forget each time you do so. You have let your mind be ready for the happy time to come. And when the hour goes and he is there once more to spend a little time with you, be thankful and lay down all earthly tasks, all little thoughts and limited ideas, and spend a happy time with him again. Tell him once more that you accept that part that he would have you take and help you fill, and he will make you sure you want this choice which he has made with you and you with him. Wow, this is an amazing chapter. I will accept my part in God's plan for salvation. So as if you've been following along, you realize that I'm someone who remembers my assignment, not in great detail in any way, shape, or form, but I remembered enough that I was agreed to come here and agreed to do something. I think this work that I'm doing, the books I'm writing and have written, and the sharing of this information and all of the related work that I do, I think I am doing exactly what I came here to do. But there's maybe a little confusion. There's a lot of confusion because we're all here to do the same thing, not in the same way, but our purpose here in form, in this 3D world as bodies on earth, is to create heaven on earth, to experience and share the joy of the creation. And of course, we've forgotten that. We think we're here for something else. And as a result, we are not fulfilling our contracts. So this chapter and this phrase, I will accept my part in God's plan for salvation, is really talking about each soul's contract, each of us and our contract that we made when we came, and letting go of the 3D thoughts that we've had, our ego's plans for us, or our parents' plans for us, or any of those kinds of plans for us. If they aren't coming from your heart, then they're not part of the plan for salvation. So this lesson is really tying us back, connecting us back up with why are we here? Well, we're here to be joy. We're here to be the light. We're here to be the peace. And I can guarantee that anybody watching, it's quite likely not the first thing you thought of when you woke up this morning. Someday it will be, though, and you'll be on track. And more of us will be on track. And that's what's happening here. That's what's happening on Earth right now and in the days to come. This next decade is going to be about that. Everybody waking up to their plan, their part in the plan of God's plan for salvation. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you will be back tomorrow for the next lesson. If you need support, reach out to me. Message me on YouTube or text me at 907-351-3003. Thank you so much. Namaste.